Oh boy. It feels like it's been forever since I've done this, even though it's literally been like 2 days. Uh, so yeah, jumping back into Hitman. Probably gonna do some other chill stuff after, because I'll be honest, I am like fucking exhausted. Been working all week. Store that I work at's closing down, so everybody's been working their behinds off, and getting a lot of shit from a lot of people, which isn't fun. But for some reason we got to do it. I forgot there's an elusive target. See, my mind is like completely
Our
blank.
source on the island just made a critical discovery. The Constant has a poison chip embedded in his neck. A failsafe, in case he's compromised.
Damn it. We should have expected something like this. So, we subdue the Constant before he has time
what
to...
the hell
Not that
are
simple.
you even talking
the device
about?
is remote triggered, and during his stay on the island, 2 kill switches have been entrusted to twin sisters Zoe and Sophia Washington, 2 young, ambitious Providence operatives and newly appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Apparently,
Okay,
even the
so
Constant is unaware of this arrangement.
a poison pill
We divide
injected
and
into
conquer.
his
47
neck
takes out the
with a
Washingtons
kill
while I
switch.
figure out a way to get
Like,
the Constant off the island.
this
It'll be
game,
tight, but once we're back at the ship, we should be able
it's
to
just
surgically
weird
remove
Illuminati
the ship before the
technology.
partners have time to react. 47.
Tell me about the targets.
I know them from the archive. Zoe and Sophia's father is president of a powerful conservative think tank, one of Providence's prime assets. The apples don't fall far from the tree.
No saints either. According to ICA files, the twins are pampered socialites who get their kicks from treasure hunting. Commanding a band of trigger-happy mercenaries, Zoe and Sophia prowl the world in search for ancient relics. With little regard for local culture or even human life, they stop at nothing to claim their prize. Well, collateral damage they may be, but safe to say, they have it coming.
Okay. Alright, kill twins and don't eliminate the Constant with the guy that they kept talking about. The last mission that I had no idea who the hell I was supposed to be. So Harbor. Oh, cool. I get to essentially be Tuxedo Mask in this level. Oh man, that is fantastic. Alright. Let's get back to moidering. Wow, I can't even talk. That's how exhausted I am from the past week.
The Isle of Scale. Headquarters of the Ark Society.
I kept calling it
Founded by
Island of
Chambers in
Seagal,
1991,
I'll be
the Ark
honest.
Society is the world's most exclusive club. Its plutocratic members fear the downfall of civilization, and they are willing to pay huge sums to ensure their own survival. Once a year, they gather here to shop the latest survival products and to showcase new initiatives and breakthroughs.
Oh, okay. So
Right. These gatherings are shrouded in
weird
mystery, so
socialite
we have
party
limited intel on what to expect on the other side of the
of
walls.
Illuminati members
The
and just
Washington
here's
twins are
some
hosting their
survival
first
technology.
annual gathering as chairwomen of the Ark Society, and the Constant is known to attend every year. Beyond that,
I guess you can say
you're
that
on your own.
he's
Good luck, gentlemen. I
consistent.
dare say you're going to need it.
Nobody was driving that boat. Not a single person was driving that boat. Ugh, my lord.
Ah, one more, I see. Won't you join us, sir? We were just about to begin. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'll listen
Welcome
to this.
to the annual gathering of the Ark Society. As Ark patrons, you are welcome to explore the castle grounds. However, certain areas are off limits, including the keep, which houses the members area, convention space, and council meeting. Should you wish to apply for Ark membership, please be aware that such cannot be bought, only earned. All set? Excellent. Follow me, please.
I feel like that's not exactly true. I feel like you can straight up buy your way in. What the? Oh, it's Driftwood again. Perfect. I'll just carry this with me.
I think you're gonna like it here, Logan.
The 7-digit tuition fee.
Ah, yes. Zoe Washington, one of our newly appointed chairwomen, has prepared a brand new official ceremony scheduled to take place in the upper courtyard. A stirring ode to rebirth and the enduring spirit of mankind. I believe that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Please enjoy your evening. The bar is right up ahead.
So yeah, like I was. Oh, even pick up a brick. That's probably gonna be better. So yeah, the place I'm working at's closing down. Final couple days. I've worked pretty much every single day, full days,
I'd say we're off to a good start.
in the trenches of.
It sure is. He never plays well for
In the trenches of like
Would you believe this is
talking to people, trying to get them in and out of our store real fast, because we are experiencing like the most amount of people we have ever possibly seen at the store since grand opening years and years ago. And it's just impossible to get everybody in just because of it, so we basically have... What the hell's going on? Why is electronics? Oh.
Hello. Whatever.
For a second there, I thought I was already screwed.
option overload?
Well, I know what I want. Now I just need another pen. Wait, that tells me I'm
But yeah, so basically it's just like first come first serve basis. If we're full, we give people return times to come back later, and just been struggling to get everybody in, because everybody wants to spend so much time and like they want to bring their families in there.
Spender. I thought those
So
were
it
long sold
gets
out.
rough.
Well, this one belongs
Try
to
to-
Thomas Cross. One man's loss, as they say.
Exposed wire.
How much? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh god, sorry there. I had to burp a bit. I can use a door knocker.
Apologies, sir. This door is for initiates only. I'm sure you understand.
So, alright, I'll figure out a way through. I haven't even... don't think I've ever...
Say, is that the master of ceremonies?
There's 1 and 2. So yeah, so people are starting to get upset just because we're getting closer to closing, and our lines in the morning to actually get people in is insane. Like the last time that I worked, it was halfway through the food court, and we signed up all of our appointments like around 1 o'clock, so like an hour and a half after.
What's with that weird bird effigy?
The annual Phoenix ceremony.
Hour and a half after launch. Or so basically we had to turn away everybody asked, and people were getting really nasty, unfortunately, the last couple days. And you know, having like one person just be horrible to you just because like they're not going to get their way and they only care about themselves, that's that sucks. But getting it for like almost an entire day, like you get to a point where it's just like you become just mentally just absolutely drained. Like you just don't want to be there. You don't want to do anything because you're just gonna get shit no matter what. And that was happening to me yesterday. So I got to a point where I lost it almost a couple times, which I never, thankfully I never really do. Oh fuck. Whatever, just restart. I just started. Yeah, and it's kind of like taking a toll on me, I'll be honest. I also had to like talk for almost like 5 hours straight to people, reminding them that yes, our half off, our half off of our entire store means literally half off everything. Just telling the people over and over, like, hey, I'm asking, like, oh, is this half off? Even though it literally says everything, is kind of gets annoying. And then telling people that we literally can't let you in because we've had people lined up since 11 o'clock get in.
What's with that weird bird effigy?
Trying to get in. And it was just first come first serve, and then just being horrible to you. There was this one person on the phone I was talking to, and I was talking to her for at least 15-20 minutes, and I had to constantly repeat to them that, hey, we literally can't fit you in. No, but what if I just need to come by? I'll come by at 5 o'clock. It's fine. No, ma'am, please. We literally, we're full up on appointments this entire day. We can't let you in. No, but like 5 o'clock, it's fine. What if I came by 5 o'clock? No, ma'am, please. This went on literally for 10 minutes, me telling her over and over, as politely as possible. And it just got to a point where I just, like, pressed hold. And then just told somebody, hey, pick up the phone, please tell this woman that we literally can't let her inside.
Hey, you! What are you doing wandering around here where you're not allowed? You! I'm cold, okay?
Oh, God. And, so my manager picked up the phone. And, he was on the phone for significantly less time than me doing that, and I walked past him on the phone, the corded phone, and I just saw him punching the fucking wall in frustration that this woman just kept on asking the same thing over and over, and literally was either not listening to us or just did not give a single shit. So that's great.
Hey,
How-
what are you, some kind of thief? You can't be here.
Oh, so you can go through that side. Alright. Alright, I didn't get a sign before that I was able to do that. But, yeah. I have some other coworkers that have gotten it a lot worse the past couple days. And I feel for them so much. Like, it's just getting to the point where it's just becoming completely demoralizing, just trying to be nice to everybody, trying to get people do like, be as accommodating as possible for people, and then them just, like, essentially just spitting in your face. But hey, like, a couple more days left, I literally never have to do that again, so I'm desperately trying to stay positive here. Oh, what the hell is this story mission again? Sabotage the hydraulics. I probably need a wrench. Yep. Do it. Hold on, do I need a wrench? Yeah, I do need a wrench. No idea where I'm gonna find one, though. I even got to a point... Oh, jeez, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh, Jesus Christ. I have no idea what I'm doing here. In other, like, better news... Well, to be fair, this week I honestly haven't done much other than work, come back, like, eat, and then maybe, like, watch TV for a bit. Which is something I haven't done in a while, surprisingly. I don't watch a lot of TV, Netflix stuff, or haven't over the past couple weeks, or months, years. Mostly just because I guess I'm just picky with what I want to watch. As bad as it sounds, even though I have, at this point, massive watch lists in multiple streaming services. I did start to watch, or I finished watching the first season of Ash vs. Evil Dead. And, boy, it's a really good show so far. I mean, it's mostly worth it just to watch Bruce Campbell do Bruce Campbell things. Or just to be like a cocky, smug asshole. And do cool stuff. But like through the first episode I was like, you know what, maybe this is gonna be good, maybe this is gonna be alright. And then you get to like the start of the second episode where it literally starts off with Ash stabbing his boss through the throat multiple times with a broken bottle, and just comedic amounts of blood and gore are just pouring over his face while he's screaming. And at that point I was just like, you know what, yeah, I'm on board with this. If they're gonna throw this much fun blood and gore on the screen, that's exactly what I want out of this. Oh, god fucking damn it. Need keys. Oh, that is... Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be able to erase security footage, so I gotta be extra sneaky. I also started watching Creepshow. Not the old version, the newer version that's on Shudder, I think it is. I got like halfway through the first episode the other day, and then I was just, I had to just stop myself and sleep.
You do it. Seriously, I'll pay you. Me? You're
I was that just physically and mentally drained.
Famously reclusive. It's part of my brand. Never go in the spotlight this. Besides, I didn't
That first episode,
spectacle.
bizarre.
They won't hate it, Mr. Feniger.
It's I don't even think that like I fully get it. Like I get it. It's like, hey, it's all an allegory for alcoholism and drinking through problems, which I kind of get the irony of as of the last yesterday. But yeah, just I don't get, like, okay, so the entire thing, there's a storm, like a bad storm. This little kid goes to, I guess it's a general store with this woman that he knows, and a cop and the cop's friend. A cop played by Tobin Bell, the guy who plays Jigsaw in the Saw movies, and his friend is Giancarlo Esposito. Guess you probably know him as Gus from Breaking Bad. Just seeing this weird buddy cop thing between them as this kid tells a story about like how his dad started drinking a lot more and then just turns into a sludge monster. Like, sure, like they don't so they kind of explain it, I guess. Like, it's some weird mold that was like on the case of beer, but I don't know how like the mold got into the beer for like months. It's just I don't fully get it. And then at the end, it's just, oh, suddenly this blob monster, it's gonna take over the world. Like, sure. I mean, you've literally tried nothing, or you've tried nothing, and you're all out of ideas. Not only that, but like, it's just one. It splits into two, and then like this lady's doing math, like calculations. Like, oh god, it's gonna by this, but by like next week, it's take over. Like that literally doesn't make sense within the context of this story. Like, if it was something like a Gremlin situation where like they multiply pretty goddamn fast and you see it, then yeah, like I believe that. I'd buy that for $1, but yeah. Oh, are you?
Do you have the right?
How the fuck did he see me? Oh god, I turned that corner too hard. I'm probably gonna be safe scumming this one because this is where I feel like the game's getting pretty difficult. And dude, yeah, back with the wrench. Sabotaged it. Sabotaged again. This feels... I was about to say, like, this kind of feels a lot like Hokkaido, but that's not true at all. I mean, I guess just because Hokkaido is an extremely difficult map, like, just at the end of Hitman 1's campaign. Being in a Hitman world and having people talk about like runes and like mysticism, Like, it just feels weird. Like, it's not right. I mean, like, you can kind of do that in Tomb Raider, because in Tomb Raider, like, that's half of, like, that's half of, like, I guess what it is, like, what was it, like, the first Tomb Raider game, like, it's suddenly, like, you're fighting dinosaurs, or some shit. And then you had, like, something like Uncharted, where near the end it's just, like, monster El Dorado zombie ghouls, and then Yetis in, like, the second one, and quite frankly, I never played Uncharted 3, but yeah, there's probably some mysticism shit in there as well. Okay, now it's like, oh, wow, that opera music really wasn't, I wasn't gonna think of anything at first, but, like, yeah, now operas sounds super sketch. Nope, drag, please. Nope, drag. Oh, God. Oh, God, I think I'm fucked. Nope. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm gonna be fucked now.
Hey.
Oh, there was a gun he had? Oh, I never even saw the gun. I was about to say, like, I just hit him over the head with a piece of ceramic. Why are they so suspicious? S for sus, I guess. One of the weirdest things that happened to me recently at work, I had to explain the Germa sus meme. You know that meme where he's just like they Photoshop his mouth to be like really huge to have like this really creepy grin. And then I had to explain what Germa was to people who don't really watch streamers. And that was also weird as well. But I think by the end they kind of started to get a sense of it when I explained to them the Germa Carnival situation. Where he almost drove himself to like bankruptcy last year. I think it was last year he did a carnival setup and in a stream of it. And like with chat controlled attractions, and like the first thing the chat did was Jesus Christ. First thing the chat did was they moved, you know that like frog lily pad thing where you launched a frog off the lily pad, or you launched a frog to make it land on the lily pad. First thing they did, first attempt, they hit Germa in the face with it. That was pretty much like defining moment for both him and his chat, I guess. What else have I actually been watching? I can barely remember this week. Oh yeah, because it takes like no real
Ass on stage, Axel. It's just
energy, I guess. The okay, yeah, just turn around, bud. I started to play some more Loop Hero, and I finally beat the second boss after like hours, and I mean hours of grinding. Boy, that game is fun. It's addictive, but it desperately needs like some of its grinding aspects to be toned down a bit. Because some of the materials you can only get on like higher difficulties of runs, and some of them are very specific where it's like, hey, you're gonna get like 1/10 of a resource node that you need if you kill only if you kill enemies in groups of 4 or more. And like at that point it's like, ugh. And you need 10 of them to actually get the actual one resource node that you need. And on top of that, you have to... Oh, can I... Where's this disguise button? You also need to do it like 15 times for one upgrade. And then everything else is like, alright, you upgraded, you got that, you now have this new card to play. Awesome, cool. Now you need to do it like 20 more times for another upgrade that you're probably going to need in the higher difficulties. It's just like at that point, it's just demoralizing and pretty exhausting. And there's like no real way to optimize the grind,
Mr.
really.
Excellent. The crowd was starting to get restless. Your peers are waiting by the stage, and the torch.
Panic. Thank Christ. Ready when you are.
Oh wait, I honestly thought this was on fire already. Yeah.
A handsome pledge, and yet a drop in the ocean.
Pretty baller thing to say, to be honest. Kind of digging this mask that this Master Ceremonies has. A little bit like, almost like samurai-like how you'd have like higher-ranking samurai. They'd have like a mask that they'd wear with their helmet on. It's pretty cool.
Zoe Washington, the Ark Society recognizes you as our founder's rightful successor, our inspiration, our guiding light, the custodian of our future.
That's...
Excellent work, 47. Enjoy the spotlight.
Patrons of the Ark Society.
That
You are part of a select
kind of sounds stupid.
Our
The
founder,
custodian of society.
showed us how to survive. But survival is not enough. We must live and we must soar. The Ark Society must not only commit itself to survival, but to progress. Be it our next home in the stars or the next step.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I had to do a little bit of silliness just for me. Sometimes I gotta be a little bit selfish with
not only commit itself to survival,
a little bit of
but to
stupidity.
progress, be it our next home in the stars or the next step in human evolution. This is the eternal purpose of the elite. Not just to lead, but to lead from the front. When the time comes and all comes tumbling down, when mankind retreats once more into caves of superstition, we will keep the fire alight. We will be the torchbearers, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless.
I mean,
For the future is ours
that's not
to
what
shape.
society's really talking about right now. We're all supposed to
Hello, sir.
check our privilege.
Evening.
Look at you, Finnegar. All dressed to kill. Now, let's do this thing.
Oh, lady. You don't know the half of it.
As the world burns, we rise from its ashes. Not just to survive, but to live.
Oh god, they can't hear her, but they all think it's part of the show.
It down. Nice work, 47.
Uh,
Next up, Sophia
there you go.
Washington.
I heard that. Should she reappear? Isn't that how it's done?
That will make it a magic trick. This was more of a symbolic performance, I think.
Oh, for a second, I thought this lady had a hamburger, like a hamburger logo on the back of her weird cult gown. That really does look like a or at least something that I would be skilled enough to draw in Illustrator. Speaking of which, for some reason, I bought a 300-page hardcover book about color theory that just arrived today. Don't ask me why or how. I just did.
You're gonna notice, and I'm gonna get my ass fired. Just know it.
Listen, they are totally caught up in this end of the world fantasy. They are not.
Looking good, sir.
What the fuck is this? Okay, just some...
Glad it's not me this year, chasing tokens around like a sucker.
I don't know. Looks kind of fun. Like Final Club all over again. How does it work?
The tokens are hidden throughout the castle, you know, like out of reach places like the ramparts. And the first initiate to collect enough tokens undergoes the polygraph test with the chairwoman. If you're deemed worthy, you get promoted to ARC member.
I could do that.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. Depends on your pain threshold, I guess. You see, Zoe Washington upped the stakes this year. Word is, she's brought an ECT device to the interview.
Wait, electroshock? But that's torture.
Some would call it therapeutic.
Wow, I knew the twins were hardcore, but this takes the cake. Count me out.
So instead of like a polygraph test, it's just, hey, thanks for being here. It's really cool that you found all of our hidden Easter eggs.
How are you today, sir?
So we're just gonna electrocute your nips. Like, alright. I'm not into it, but I'm not gonna... I ain't gonna judge you for it.
So, not a winner.
So, you like the class? Yeah, I know Heidi Santoro personally. I could introduce
These
you,
guys look like
if you give me your token.
they're straight out of a
First, initiate.
weird RPG. Like a Western or like European RPG. Like he's the healer, she's thief class.
You're right.
Mostly because she's dressed more like Tuxedo Mask than I ever was. And this guy's probably the protagonist.
Good evening, sir.
So just like generic warrior. Alright, so I can't go that way either. Am I allowed to the staff? Oh, at least...
Weird.
Okay, that's... Well, I mean, that's a little odd that... I mean, I am the master
Sorry.
Master of festivities. Oh my god.
Sir, this is staff only.
I'm literally staff. Look at how cool my mask is. Which is, like, now silver? It was blue before. And apparently...
That's it. One foot in front of the other, and goodbye forever. Someone help me.
Nah, I'm good.
Got another staff. Double tap. Go. Don't let him take control of the situation.
Oh, there was a token up there. Alright, good to know. Good thing I did that. I popped that safety save. I thought it was just a trick of the light, like, you know, the dumb blue dress, white dress thing meme from like a couple of years ago. That one simple trick to getting the internet to turn on itself. Shitposters hate it. I wonder if I'm allowed in now. Trick or treat.
This door is for initiates only. I'm sure you understand.
God, the past couple days, I have had to.
Yeah, man, you're looking jacked.
Yo, thanks, dog.
Master.
Nicest thing anyone said to me in the last couple days.
Keep it warm in there?
Oh my God, is that the fucking Texan from Hokkaido?
Portrait of the artist as a blank canvas. How the hell did she pull that off?
Patricia Van Horn is one of the world's most influential art patrons.
Oh God, I didn't even notice that. That coin, or that camera. Why'd I say coin?
I've been trying to get a hold of you for... Oh, you're on the jet? How far out?
Oh, can you actually do a cannon assassination?
Check the wake schedule.
Hell yeah, you can. Oh man, that's cool. I tried multiple times to get the cannon assassination on the Sapienza map, but I just don't know the trigger to get like either of the targets in the correct spot, and I don't feel like waiting for like 20 fucking minutes, like real time, to actually get that done or have them out in the open.
I have been planning the Founders Week for over a month.
Oh, I was like,
I have some of the world's
this
most
is
popular people waiting to
crazy
pay their
cult
last
bullshit.
respects. I have the star of the Prague Philharmonic on stage, ready to say, are they for real? For God's sake. And you're telling me that you lost the sodding dagger?
I'm really sorry, ma'am. My team received no notification.
You sure they didn't give you a crate number?
Hope you're well, mister.
Give me a crate.
Thank you. I hope you're well too. To be fair, I'm not doing the greatest, but you know, gotta sometimes fight through all the crap feelings, crap moods, Because instead of actually fully taking a day off,
He was such a visionary.
I'm going to be doing a little bit of streaming, a little bit of personal project work.
Never really understood what happened there, but well, maybe it's best not to ask too many questions.
Okay, that guy was at least like 20 years older that I assassinated last time. Calling shenanigans. Also, where can I wonder if there are any blueberry maps on this map that I can use.
Cloud Serpent. They say it belonged to Montezuma himself. It was lost for over 500 years until Blake
I hear he's
Nathaniel
got some
sealed
pretty
the
powerful
serpent's
revenge.
Extraordinary. It's a flipping necklace. Anyway, the Washington twins found it first. Way I hear it.
Not quite. It's called plastination. The mortician is a
When
true
Nathaniel repels
artist.
from the ceiling,
No.
triggers this ancient death trap, and murder and mayhem ensues. But I thought those two were lovers, on and off. Currently way off, which explains the added security. I don't follow. Think about it. Why the need for an alarm system?
So, according to its charter, the Ark Society collects priceless art and historical artifacts in case of a global disaster. And this year, world-famous treasure hunter Blake Nathaniel has donated an Aztec necklace called the Cloud Serpent to the Ark Society's growing collection. However, Blake fears that Sophia Washington, his former lover and rival, who has hunted the Cloud Serpent for years, will attempt to steal it for herself.
Yeah, it's oh, I gotta actually steal the necklace? Oh yeah, I'm not doing that this run. That's no fucking clue how to do that. Last honor is social climbing. I kind of want to do this one because this picture looks absolutely nuts.
Sophia might try and steal back the necklace before she steals the Ark of the Legacy.
Like some Gravelord Nito looking motherfucker. Do another save again because I literally have no idea where I'm allowed or not allowed to go to. You see this guy here? That's essentially been my job like the past week. Stand around, say things to people.
Council's still in session?
No, they've called a recess. Sophia Washington wants them to pass some kind of motion, but one of the council members is fighting her tooth and nail.
Oh, there is a shovel there.
Yeah, how do you know?
Well, I happen to know he's on the council.
So, Sophia Washington has called a council meeting between the original 5 members of the Ark Society. Sophia hopes to pass some sort of motion, but she faces stark opposition from ultra-conservative coal baron Jebediah Block. I suggest you find Mr.
He's one of the original 5.
Oh my god, I gotta become a blockhead. Which I assume are the fans of this guy. I don't even know why I went this way. I don't guess I need to feel something. Like the wind on the back of my scalp. Alright, that little, like, ringtone, that sounded almost exactly like Spooky Scary Skeletons.
Bah humbug. The council has been usurped by latte-sipping tree huggers. This vote can't possibly be binding, can it?
There So, like, one of the other things I've been watching, I kind of been watching, like, the H3 podcasts, like Frenemies and stuff. And that, the latte sipping part, that made me think of, like, that crazy pastor guy that they were making fun of. Hold on. I gotta see if I can pull this up real quick. I was laughing at this again earlier. Where are you? It wasn't so long ago. Capture, blah, blah. All right.
Produced by the mammary glands, and people tend to like its taste. It tends to nourish people. It tends to give life. It's probably, you know, it's a strange thing that milk comes from the mammary glands, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I said that semen, because you know what, I had this thing going back a year ago.
Why the fuck is he talking about semen? Oh god, what the fuck did I do? Oh, hold on, I gotta boomer this.
Me talking about semen and Starbucks lattes, and they do put it in there. Many people slammed me and said I should get off of it. One guy wrote me and told me he wasn't going to send me any more offerings until I stopped talking about semen.
Oh, I mean, okay, right there, like, why are you talking about semen so much? That's the fuck is that?
Semen in Starbucks coffee. I told him to keep his offering. But at any rate, the semen is another kind of milk.
I mean, no, not really. Like, not at all. Why? What the fuck? Oh, God, that is like... How the fuck do you equate that with semen with milk? Why do you have people writing into you talking about how you're talking about semen so much? Especially if you're a priest or a pastor. Oh, dear God. How the Okay, I was like right up against that bargain wall.
Oh? Step back and let me deal with this. Thanks.
Don't worry, I got it. Oh.
Great.
Oh, I can't throw... I was gonna throw the briefcase. Oh, the blockhead's going like 1,000 miles an hour up there. Alright, so... What the hell is this? Oh, okay, I thought there was like some Pillar Man crazy bullshit. And even when you think, like, you don't think about JoJo for a long time, sometimes just JoJo just pops up on the brain. Oh, what the hell? I can't go up there? Alright. Later.
Mr. Block, you look troubled.
You're Jameson.
I'm a friend of the Ark Society, yes. If I may be so bold, I heard about your predicament and...
Oh, is this the guy from all those cutscenes?
Why not? Shoot.
All right. Say the world does collapse. The weather goes haywire, the poles melt, and the Ark Society heads off to a comfortable Arctic sanctuary, while the rest of civilization falls into chaos.
That's about the gist of it. Sounds great to me. No more needy assholes. Why wait?
Well, you do realize what kind of place it'll be, right?
What are you talking about?
100 or so people? No market, no economy, no social structures. It will be like a space colony. Everyone equal and dependent on each other.
Okay.
It will be egalitarian, sir. It will be, well...
It's really distracting. Like, I'm like that.
That's what I paid almost $2 billion for.
Like, Agent 47's head's just popping out of the fucking hood.
Mr. Block. Good night.
I need to think.
Oh no, communism. It's the most evil thing on this godforsaken planet. Someone used the C word around me. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how okay, it looks like anemic poison's probably the only way you'd comfortably able to get him away from everyone else, because I think he's just going to stand in the middle here. Only thing I really can do is I can knock that guard out.
Sir, just stop sneaking around.
It makes you look
Well, let me save again before this.
Push and
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I thought that was, I thought that would, honestly thought that was, a thing to stash a body in. Alright, might be going messy with this.
Whoa! Hey, we need some help here. Please get some help. Sir, there's something you need to take a look at, please.
Hey, you! What seems to be the problem here?
I have no idea what the problem is.
Taking people out.
I'll look into it. Command, you read me. Over. Hey, are you okay? You coming out of it? Hey, are you a Okay.
No, it's fine. Nope, no, it's not. What can I say? Literally perfect. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can stash any bodies up here, which is like you're almost, it almost feels like you're destined to fail at that point. It just makes everything more annoying than anything.
Sophia the schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that
Although I really do like this absolutely insane getup I've got going on.
She seemed real interested in this invention.
I look like a Dark Souls.
Something even we can't predict.
Don't mind me, sir.
Don't worry, I wasn't.
The Constant, Providence's top controller. Everything depends on capturing him alive.
Oh, she's... God damn it. No, come back. Please come back. I need to talk to you.
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised my position. I would like to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once.
Perfect.
I knew you'd come around. You're stubborn, Block, but you're not a schmuck. You know I'm right. The analysts at my father's think tank have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong.
Climate change.
The Karuna
Sophia
Agreement,
Washington is
climate
trying to persuade
litigation.
Janus's original
We estimate that fossil fuel companies like yours have a decade, at best, before you're all resigned to the junkyard of history. And what kind of secret society would we be if we didn't keep each other in power?
What indeed?
I knew we could talk sense. Just vote in favor of my motion, and I promise you, Block, you'll power the world for decades to come. Who cares how, as long as you're the one getting paid?
Ain't that the truth?
I mean, that's a relatively fair proposition. I mean, yeah, just swap to something a little bit more clean. And
Good to see you.
you'll power the entire world. You'll still get paid. Everything just gets a little less fucked in the process. I mean, he really does kind of sound like a blockhead for, like, getting that upset about it. I'm gonna get caught by a camera. Ah, fuck it, I already... Oh,
Friends and founders,
my thing isn't
the
unique.
Recess is over. Let's return to the council room and proceed with the vote.
Yes, I see you, sir.
I thought this guy was just unique with his nuts getup. It's just the dumb headpieces that are different. Wait a minute, I just realized. Why does it matter if your faces are covered in, like, there's anonymity when everybody knows each other's names and business? I mean, at that point, it kind of ruins it. Might as well take the mask off.
Well, you've certainly placed yourself at the crossroads of history. Nicely done, 47.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change.
I
through
thought
lobbying,
the face on the back of here,
and
I thought that was
propaganda.
47's face for a
This
second, and I thought the
strategy
game
has
was
been
just going
incredibly
absolutely, it was breaking again.
All good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen.
Wasn't that the
This
Animorphs
is why our analysts have
slogan?
devised a 10-year transition plan.
Like, I haven't
keep
read
you
many Animorphs things.
Play this right.
I,
will not
all
only
fairness,
thrive,
I
but
looked
this
at the
time,
covers, and I like the
you
covers because
will
they're
be the
just
good
weird and
guys.
creepy.
In other
But that
words,
really,
you have
I
nothing to
could be
lose.
misremembering that.
So, everyone in favor, say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Oh, even the mouth moves on the skull when they're talking.
Yay or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Oh, let's vote for her.
5 ayes. The vote is unanimous. The motion is passed. And now, I believe a toast is in order.
Oh,
to
I
the
could have
future.
poisoned.
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
To the future. The future.
The future.
Okay, if I knew about that. Hold on. 2306, 2307. Let's see what happens when you vote against.
Block.
Yeah, there's not even a chance to. Oh. Oh my god, you can blend in as a thing like the Plague Doctor.
Sir,
Well,
blocking my view.
you've certainly placed yourself at the crossroads.
Motherfucker,
of
do you know who I am? I am
Nicely done,
Jebediah
47.
Block. Oil Baron.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful, but all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Kind of immersion breaking when you can still see the silent
Yay
assassin
or nay, Bob?
icon
Silence is consent.
at the bottom.
Nay.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Nay.
Oh, for the love of...
Idiot.
Facts. Ayes. And 1 nay. Jebediah Block vetoes the motion. This council is adjourned until further notice. Block. A word? Upstairs. Right away, please.
I mean, okay, this is more beneficial. Everyone got really salty about that. Oh my god, there's knight armor I can change into? Oh! Can I put them in the Iron Maiden? Oh god, please, I want to put her in the Iron Maiden, because that would just be really cool.
So, are you gonna tell me what the hell you're playing at?
Just looking out for number one.
Don't be an idiot. There's no future in coal, Block. You have one choice. Go green or go extinct. Now, personally, I don't give a shit if you go the way of the dodo, but you are one of the Ark Society's biggest contributors. We'd hate to lose your business. Besides, if terrestrial coal goes under, who will pay for your children's survival? Your grandkids. After all, nobody says disaster will strike in our lifetime. You have a moral duty to stay rich, Block.
Nice try.
Moral duty to stay rich?
You just had to make this difficult, didn't you? Here's the deal, Block. My family and I, we serve a group of powerful individuals who prefer to stay anonymous. Letting the climate go to hell in a handbasket has served their interests well, but only up to a point. You see, they are sitting on some patents that'll knock your socks off. Weather control systems, recycling pollution as fuel, cold fusion, you name it. And they plan to make...
Hold on. I might have to do multiple saves for this. Because I really want to try to
the world from the very threat they worked so hard to create.
The Iron Maiden.
To do so, they need you guys to quite literally stop fighting windmills.
Huh. The truth at last. And what's in it for Jebediah Block?
Gentlemen, please give me and Mr. Block a moment.
It's your worst mistake, Zoe. Or Sophia.
I offered you a carrot. Now, here's the stick. We know about Montana, Block. The mine collapse in 2015.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to the harbor where it's less crowded. You can hijack one of the Archean boats.
Question is how?
Archean?
It's not likely to come quietly. Unless you get your hands on a kill switch.
Yes, that might just work. Search one of the twins, 47.
I don't think that's gonna be happening. You guys, you should have told me that before I assassinated them with crazy shit.
A remote trigger. Must be a kill switch.
Armed with that, I bet you could make the Constant come quietly. Good thinking, 47.
The Washingtons are dead. I have the kill switch.
What did you say? How could you know about that?
You will head towards the harbor. No sudden moves, no signs or warnings. I will trigger the device if I need to.
I know you. The boy in the picture. You have his eyes. You're Burnwood's assassin.
Move.
Partners no more, I take it. I had a notion something didn't sit right with my mentor's betrayal. You murdered him, I take it, to get to me.
Not just that. He had it coming.
Interesting. It was my impression that you were cured of such sentiment. The good doctor built his serum specifically to target the seats of your emotions. Has Miss Burnwood's sense of justice rubbed off on you, I wonder?
Just keep walking.
It's actually like... I'm kind of... As slow as this is,
It all just feels sort of quaint.
this is like...
Do a little research into pandemics.
I can dig this. This has some tension and some story.
Always found Ortmeyer's project distasteful, not to mention inefficient. But alas, sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt.
Oh, I know.
Collection of artworks.
I got a feeling something's going to go wrong. Huh. While everything's quiet.
Take care, sir.
Oh, thanks, man. One of the...
I take it this is not an ICA-sanctioned operation. What exactly does Miss Burnwood plan to achieve by targeting her clients? Violating her own code?
She's doing it.
But the fact is, James
Us?
is a name to me. That's about it.
Oh,
never
I see. The penny drops. I should have known. How does a man leave no trace? By not existing in the first place. Lucas Gray. Or was it Subject 6? He died when the Institute went up in flames, but no body was ever produced. And unlike you, his rage never faded. So, now you want the partners, the men behind the curtain who caused you all this pain?
I guess, sure.
Well, before you go knocking down a wall, you better make sure it's not load-bearing.
I'm glad I'm rich, though. I was rich before I married him, and now I don't even know how much money I have.
Can I have a special contract where I just blow up this island? Just eliminating just a bunch of really snobby rich people. That's fun.
Yes, hello.
Hold on, I wanna...
No! 47, that was our only lead on the partners. Abort mission.
Okay, yeah. I'm glad IO they knew people really wanted to try out the kill switch. That's really good. Thank you, IO, for being so fun.
Enough talking. You'll do plenty of that later.
47, he stopped talking a while back. Oh, there's like an achievement with a Fabergé egg, it looks like. No idea what that could be. Oh, hell yeah. 1 star. Finally got one again. Okay. How in the holy mother of fuck is a mace not a lethal weapon? It is literally a blunt weapon designed to murder. And oh hey, I slapped a number 2 sticker on this poison vial. That's dope. Okay, we're in the middle of the ocean. Oh, they took out the poison. Okay.
Mr. Edwards, still think this is maintenance?
Oh, Miss Burnwood, what have you done? Changing horses midstream? Truly unprofessional.
I mean, that's pretty much my entire stream strategy. I change horses all the time.
Where is the carrot?
Midstream.
No carrot. You're useless to the partners. Compromised. Even if we let you live, you can never return. Why die protecting them?
When I can drag them down with me.
It's a bad hand, but it's all you've got.
Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants. 3 dynasties secretly pooling their resources over generations, creating a singularity so dense that nothing escapes its gravity.
Never heard of them.
Well, they've heard of you. In fact, you just became the top of their agenda.
Go. We can't give them time to retaliate.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Be careful.
Well, here we are again. I must admit I am disappointed, Miss Burnwood. I had such big plans for you.
Save it. I know the truth now. You're outplayed. You have nothing left to bargain with.
Okay, so we're going off
You're
to
so certain, so sure
do
of the
something?
people closest to you. He never fails, does he? He never misses his mark. You found a window into his past. And yet, something else remains hidden.
Oh my god.
A simple truth you learned long ago.
Diana.
Coming.
No one, Miss Burnwood, is untouchable.
Well, how old is 47 then? Cause Diana, she looks like she's in her early 40s, late 30s. So 47's got to be like in his 50s at least. Even though he doesn't look like it. Okay. Sure. What else does Island of Skull Island? 8 days. The fuck is that? Oh, that's when Monster Hunter comes out. So I got more than enough time, even being lazy and stuff. To get that done. No, destinations where I was going to. Island of Steven Seagal. Eliminate Lucas Hutchinson with the portcullis. I knew it! I knew the portcullis was a thing when I saw it at the end. The only arc winch exit is available. Okay. No agency pickup, that's fine. Retrieve the briefcase. Retrieve the beefcase! It's the Schneider's fortune. Kill the butler with a pistol, sure. Murder Murder the Muse. I'm sorry, this is just really fucking silly to me. Just you have your musicians wearing blindfolds like they're Kenji from Mortal Kombat. No disguise change. Fish, loadout. Okay, more fish again. And then George M. Johnson. I need to assassinate someone with a necklace. I should probably do that one. Kill someone with a gargoyle. Ooh, blood money reference. That's cool. Push her out at the tower. I have no idea how you'd even begin to do that. Kill her with a cannon while she's inside. That's pretty fun. Assassination. Ooh. Axe. Eliminate a target with the broadsword while disguised as a knight. I mean, you're really not going to be disguised as a knight because you're going to absolutely see somebody if they're dressed as a knight. You do a swan dive off the edge here? Oh, that's really stupid. I kind of love it. Ghost of Janice's past. Oh, you can dress up as Janice. I didn't even know that. I wouldn't know how to do that. Ooh, that's a rough one. Attend the funeral with a fish. Again, I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure why this game is so obsessed with fish. But you know what? It's fine. Knock out 6 NPCs with Fabergé eggs. Killed 3 people with portcullis. That one should be easy. I've got an idea how to do it. Like I was like at the start, you got one, and then those 2 guys. What do you get for mastering this level? Remote rubber duck. Again, also the rubber ducks. What the fuck? Anyways, I know I'd say I'd do more, but like I said, I haven't been in a good space the last week, and I just don't really have the mental energy to kind of like go further, do more. But I will absolutely be back within the next couple days to force myself to do this, because I just get worried that if I don't do it every so often, I'm just gonna stop doing it, and I kind of need to almost force myself to do stuff, just so I'm just not like sitting around doing nothing all the time. Boy, that got depressing and introspective fairly quickly. Sorry about that. But still, if you came by to watch, very much appreciate you. I know I say that like at the end of every stream, but I genuinely do. And it does mean a lot to see kind of like people poking their heads in, even if they leave immediately, which, you know, fine. Like, dead stream, dead chat. whatever, can't do much. It's you kind of just have to, if you're doing this, you kind of have to just go with it. So yeah, thank you again. I'll be back sooner than later. Stay safe out there, and please